There was a lot of talk about this episode, what we love and what we hate, but that doesn't really matter. Whole generations said goodbye forever for a beautiful saga. That's why here we leave you a second part with everything you need to know about episode Roman 9. Here you can read the first 1.1. Many of us get excited when C-3PO sacrifices for the cause, losing his memory, but moment. This is something that also happened in episode Roman 3, thus protecting newborns. When Kylo Ren takes one of his lackeys using the Force, he reminded us a lot of when Darth Vader hanged his subjects. Such a stick, Pekanix, played by Billy Lurd, daughter of Carrie, pays a small tribute to Leia. At several times she seems to wear the same coat as her mother in episode Roman 4. Also, in the scene where we see Leia training with Luke, the young version of Leia was played by her daughter. Rey's helmet reminds us of both the one he used in episode Roman 7 while in Jakku and the one Leia was wearing during the chase on speeders in episode VI. Within the typical introductory texts of the saga we have several references and winks. The first is when we read A Threat of Revenge, which refers to Revenge of the Sith. The titles also define Rey as the last hope of the Jedi, referring to the last Jedi as well as the origin of everything, A New Hope. And of course, we all shouted in excitement when the titles named Palpatine as the Phantom Emperor, a clear nod to the Phantom Menace. In this episode we hear again the mythical phrase, I have a bad feeling about this, in Lando's mouth when they are persecuted in Pasaana. The helmet that we are going to Lando reminds us a lot of the one he uses in episode VI when he pretends to be a Jabba guard. To train, Rey uses a floating droid that is very similar to the one Luke uses in the first trilogy. We see a game of the Jake again. Finn and Poe joke that Chewie cheats. Rey launches his laser. Luke appears to him telling him, the weapon of a Jedi deserves more respect. This was a way to correct the joke we saw in episode Roman 8 when Luke did the same. When the group enters the bar in search of Babu Frick, the barman who shakes his head is John Williams, the iconic composer of the unmistakable Star Wars music.